cocoa demand is crashing, but I don't think it's going to be it's going to be happening for too long. And this is my exact plan to buy cocoa futures. So the reason for the price to increase is very simple. There's an aggressive, there might be an aggressive demand and lots of buyers waiting for prices to be low enough to enter, to enter the market and buy physical cocoa. And the reason for price to decrease is demand keeps crashing because of ample supply and buyers just waiting for lower prices. Basically, buyers right now are refusing to buy the commodity at all. And they're waiting for a low enough price. But at some point, this is a pretty useful and big commodity, as you can imagine. At some point, the floodgates will open, and a lot of buyers will be coming into the market. And this has been kind of based on my research, has been happening over and over again. So this is just kind of another play that you have to be patient and kind of wait for that to happen. So my long CC futures plan is I will be buying one contract for every $100,000. I will be taking profits at key levels and stop losses at the last low swing. So this is obviously not exactly much to go with for the profit target and the loss target, but it depends on where price will be. I think price will drop probably another 25%, but we'll see what's going to happen. So when exactly I will open this position and buy the one contract per every 100K is once price will have multiple significant updates and reports of extreme increase in demand will start to surface, and then I will enter after a pullback. So basically what it means is this is the chart for the cocoa futures, and we can see price has been kind of moving sideways and then kind of dropping like crazy because of some policy changes and that caused ample global supply mainly, and just demand being crushed down. And usually prices tend to increase like crazy on this commodity, kind of go sideways for a while and then go down or go up again. But this all happens in pretty massive cycles. So if price drops another 25%, we will be looking at about the $2,500 level, which is, where price might stop, might not stop. We don't know, but we're going to be waiting for a few updates, significant updates, something like that happened over here. So prices have been moving, I guess, somewhat sideways over here, and then this graph doesn't show it best because of there was not much volume back then for this expiration, but there were a few significant updates here, and I'm sure there was some reports of increased demand, and obviously price kind of went up quite nicely, which is very common for commodities, right? Now, I just look at the news here and I can see basically what's going on. This is a 2.75 year low, and international cocoa buyers are reluctant to buy official prices for beans in the Ivory Coast and Ghana amid concerns that price will fall even further, right? So there's a few things to consider here, but for us as traders, we're just waiting for a really high probability setup to enter the position and just be patient. For the multiplier for cocoa is for every 1 point move, it's $10. So basically, if you buy one contract, you will be able, depending on where the price is, if the price will be at $2,500, the most you can lose is $25,000 if price goes down to basically zero, which obviously is extremely unlikely. Well, we'll see what's going to happen. Again, we need to be patient here, and the trade will come. These things, they always move in patterns, always move in cycles, and nothing ever stays too cheap, and nothing ever stays too expensive. And the price is always moving in between these two extremes for the most part, especially for this commodity. So thank you again. This is a new commodity that kind of I'm looking at. I'll also talk about the other ones over here in a few days. So let's see what's going to happen. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.